the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Today we've got another unicorn review, and it's going to be the Michael Smith World Champion Edition darts. I've been waiting a little while from these. I had them on pre-order. I got my set from St Helens Dart Shop. During the video I'll put a little link into their website and the phone number, because it's always better to phone them, speak to Carol or whoever's on, and they'll help you out. So before we go any further, I'm going to tell you the price of these. These retail at £69.95. As I said, I've had them on pre-order from St Helens. They've kindly sent them out. I got them yesterday. I've not opened the box, I've not looked inside it. I'll be doing that all during the video. So as normal, let's get a close up of the box, get the darts out, get them weighed, measured, throw at the board, and a quick recap, and let me know. I'll let you know what I think of them. So let's crack on. This is how you will get the Michael Smith World Championship darts if you order them. You'll get them in a small box like this. Zoom in a wee bit for you. It's just a nice little package with the St Helens. That's from the St Helens rugby team. His little design, that's his colours. Tells you on it, match weighted to 0.1 of a gram. These are 23 grams. Michael Smith, World Champion, signature on it. Just a beautiful embossed box. Unicorn. On the back, you've got the bully boy. This feeling will never be topped. Michael Smith, World Champion, the 3rd of the 1st, 23. So it's a nice little box. So just take the sleeve off. Keep that. Now there'll be a lot of people I'll keep these as collectors. They won't be throwing them, they won't be using them, but I will give them a throw at the board. But I'll probably put them away after that as well. Maybe one day get to meet them and get them signed. You never know. So on the box, the bully boy, Michael Smith World Champion, signature unicorn darts. And as with all these editions, unicorn, you get a cracking box. Tells you all the information about Michael Smith World Champion, how he won it, who he beat. On here you've got the round of 64, Nathan Rafferty, round of 32, Martin Schindler, last 16, Joe Cullen, quarterfinals, Stephen Bunting, semi-final, Gabriel Clemens, and in the final, Michael Van Gerwen. So it's, I'm not going to tell you everything that's on there. You can, if you get the darts, you'll have a read it yourself. Take a little foam inset out. You've got your little guaranteed weight of 23.0, so they should be in 0.1 of that. Darts fully assembled inside the case. So we'll take that out and we'll have a look at the darts. But it's definitely a really good box. Definitely a collector's item box. Let's put it to the side. Take the darts. Have a little close up of the first one. As you can see, it's got this standard silver. Are they volutes? Yes, it's got the silver volute points in it, which I didn't know it came with. Then you've got the distinct Michael Smith barrel. As you can see, this one's got one red ring. That signifies he's one and only World Championship. But I've got a funny feeling as the years go on, these will start to get filled, because these are phenomenal, talented darts. So, a little close up, you see World Champion 2023 with a 1 star. It's a cracking looking dart. If you've had these other darts, you'll know the barrel's the exact same. You've got a tapered nose. It's got the first 2 grooves in it. Then you've got the red groove to signify, as I said, the World Champion. Then you've got, I think it must be about 5 or 6. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grooves. Then you've got that smooth bit of the barrel. Now, mid grippers, you will still get the grip here. Rear grippers, you will get the grip here. But there is 2 bits of smooth barrel in there. But as always with a player dart, they're not designed for anybody else. They're designed for Michael Smith. Quite a long barrel. But as you can see, there's not a lot of work in this dart, but it's still a very nice dart. You've got the gripper stems going up, and then the flights are absolutely cracking. They're belters. When I throw these, I may order a new set of them just to put away so I can keep them good. So let's strip it down, take some measurements and see how it's up. Well, I know that it will come, it's a 90% tungsten barrel. They come with the gripper 4 shafts, the Ultra Fly Michael Smith World Championship flights, and the engraved unicorn hallmark. Now these darts are quite good. They come in 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25 grams. Now they are all 49.6mm long, no matter what weight you get, but the dimensions change with each weight. 21 grams is 6.2 diameter, 22 is 6.3, the 23 is 6.4, the 24 grams is 6.6, and the 25 are 6.7. And these ones we're doing are the 23 grams. So firstly, let's take a look at the diameter. And as you can see, the diameter is 6.4. And if I tell you by the chart at 23 grams, it should be 6.4. It's a perfectly straight barrel. There is no taper in it whatsoever. It's quite a long barrel, measuring from nose. It's 49.7. On there it says 49.6, but I'm getting it just over 49.6, but 0.03, nobody's going to notice that. Measure it in the point. It's quite a long point. It's 30mm, which is quite unusual for a supplied set of darts. It's normally the 26s that come with, so that's good for you people that like a longer point. It's a nice feeling dart. You look at that close up. How the grooves are finished perfectly square. Inside, you look at the thread is finished perfect, no rags. Nice flat bottom. The volute points are really, really nice. But Michael Smith would, with his darts, he takes these out and he uses the gold points. They're just the gold standard points that you can get from St Helens. If you phone up Master Carl and you ask about the gold points, he'll send you them up. I think they're about £2 a set of 3, which is pennies for points, and they're really, really good. So let's build this one up. In fact, we'll take a little measurement of the shaft, because a lot of people always ask what size are the stems, what size are they supplied. So I'll tell you, they're 40.75, 40.8mm. So they're going to be medium stems. They're not going to be long, they're medium. Build it back up, just so you can see it. I'm rubbish at putting flights in. I shouldn't have took that out. There you go. Nice. So where's the scales? I'll get the scales over. Now they did say these will be within 0.1 of a gram. So we'll get it to 0. Strip the barrels down. I wish I had an assistant. Me glamorous assistant. So there you go, 23.04. 22.96. 23.02, so they're all within tolerance. They're all good. So they're all good to go, and I get asked about this, what's the weight of a full setup? It is 24.78. So we've had a look at them, we've had a close up, we'll build them back up, get them over the board, have a throw, then we'll do a recap and we'll rate them for their grip. The grip on the barrel is, if I give an estimate now, it's going to be about 2.5, maybe 3 at the most. But we'll get a throw and we'll see how they come out in my hand. So let's get them over to the board. So straight away, I've reviewed Michael Smith's Premier Edition darts. If you look through my previous reviews, you'll see that, and it's just the exact same barrel, except it's got the World Champion etched on it, and it's got the red ring. So I enjoyed the Premier ones. So let's see how we're going with these. These are lighter than what I normally throw. Steady 41. So the blue points, not as sticky because they're just the silver ones, but they're still a good point. The black ones are really good. They came with the Gary Anderson darts. So I'll have a few throws, put some music on, and then I'll do a recap. So guys, that's the World Champion Edition Michael Smith Unicorn darts. As you can see, when I was doing the throwing section, the longer I was throwing them, the better results I was getting. because I'm used to a heavier dart, so I was trying to force them as I do with the heavier dart because they're heavier, but just once I started to glide them, they were going really, really good. I think I could use the darts. It's not a dart I would say don't buy. I'd say go out and buy it. I'd say try and snap these up as quick as you can if you want to collect darts, because these could go up. These are only going to go up in value, they're never going to go down in value. It's the World Champion editions, whether he's first World Champion, his second World Champion, third, these are the first time he's won the World Championship, so it's a good buy. I don't know how long the run will be on these darts, whether it'll be a limited time that they run them for, but they're available now. As I said, I got mine from St Helens Darts. I'll put a wee thing on the screen telling you the website and the phone number. They're available from other stockists as well, but I can only tell you where I got them from. The grip rating I'm going to give this is a 2.5. They sit nice in the board, but they're really smooth. Put that down now. They're really smooth in your hand. They don't get any resistance when they're coming out. They come out really well. It's a 2.5 all over the barrel because it's the same groove. There is the two bits that are smooth, but you still get a grip with the rings at the back end in the middle. So the volute points are good points, but the silver ones, just there's no resistance coming out the board. I don't know why. It's maybe just because of the coating that's on them, but I've used the Gary Anderson black ones and they stick in the board, the black volute points, so maybe it's just the coating that's on them. So value for money at just under 70 quid. I'll be taking into consideration that it's a World Champion edition. If it's a World Champion edition, they could have asked for more money, but in my opinion $69.95 is probably a good price point for them. There's no much machining in the dart, it's just a basic, simple, straight barrel dart with some grooves in it. The finish on it's absolutely immaculate, with the laser etched star and Michael Smith World Champion on it. The flights, I really like the flights, and the gripper stem that goes from clear to red as it goes up to the flight is a real good touch. So I'm going to say for value for money, I'm going to give it a solid 8. Solid 8 for World Champion. If he wasn't the World Champion and this was just a straight barrel dart, it would be a lot cheaper, definitely. But you're buying this to keep it, put it away. If you're buying it to throw it, my opinion is just get his standard, either Premier darts or his standard darts. It doesn't. This is only, in my opinion, a dart for people to collect. On my RVB scale, as you know, everything's scaled on it. This is going to be a 7.5, maybe an 8. I'm going to give it an 8 because, as you can see, I was throwing them quite well. I'm going to give it a rating of 8 out of 10. It's Michael Smith's dart. You can't go wrong. It's just a straight barrel dart. If you grip middle, front, or rear in this dart, you've got a grip. You've got the longer point in it, as I said. You can change the stems, change the flights, but I would keep it the exact same way. The balance for me was good. As you can see, standing up on the board quite well. So guys, thank you very much for watching this review. If you want to order a set of these darts, head over to St Helens Darts. They're not on the website. Put the phone number there, give them a phone, they'll get them out in the post to you next day, and you too can have a set of Michael Smith World Champion darts. Put them away, keep them, sell them in a couple of years, keep them forever. It's up to you. Good to collect. So thanks for watching guys. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, add some comments, let me know if you've got these darts, what you think about them, if you think it's the right price, if you think it's the wrong price, your rating out of 10 if you've got them. That's always good to hear somebody else's. If you're a middle gripper or a rear gripper, or if you're a front gripper and you think I'm talking nonsense, let me know. Feedback is always good, whether it's good or bad, it's always good. So guys, most importantly, keep enjoying your darts, and I'll catch you on the next review.